Hey, what's up guys? Alright, so today I'm breaking down The 100 Season 3 because so many people have asked for it, and I just figured I'd break down what we've seen so far. I'm gonna break down what I think is gonna happen for the rest of the season. This video is gonna be full of so many spoilers because apparently Jason wanted people to see the spoilers, so there's no point keeping them a secret. But if you're one of the very few people that haven't seen the spoilers and don't want to see the spoilers or hear about the spoilers, click off this video now. Just a heads up, if you're looking for a positive video, this is not going to be it. I'm doing this breakdown video to vent my frustration for this show because it is ridiculous at this point. It is ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to start off this video with the City of Light because this has been the most requested thing for me to explain and to break down because so many people don't get it, and for good reason, because it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. FYI, to show creators, if you need someone to break down and explain your storyline, you're doing something wrong. Alright, let's get into this. So, the City of Light. Whew. Alright, we're assuming there's two City of Lights. One, because Allie 1, I'm just going to call it Allie, didn't know that Allie 2.0 was on the ground for the past 97 years. She didn't know that, and if the two City of Lights were connected, then Allie 1 would know that because she would see all the commanders filling up her City of Light, which they obviously are not. So there's two City of Lights. There are also two Allies. So there's Allie 1, which is the Allie that is with Jahar, and then there's Allie 2.0, which doesn't have its own sort of hologram / AI. It is, the purpose of Allie 1 was to create something to make our lives better, easier, I suppose. In turn, she fucking killed everyone. She found the reason to the problems that we were having was that there were too many of us, so she killed everyone. Obviously making our lives easier. In that, Becca realized that Allie 1 was bad and was planning on killing everyone, so they went up to space, as we found out, and she created Allie 2.0. Now, the difference between Allie 1 and Allie 2.0 is Allie 2.0 isn't its own thing. Allie 2.0 is injected with that black serum that we saw Becca inject into herself. And so the point of Allie 2.0 is to enhance someone, right? So yeah, it's not its own thing, it's meant to enhance someone. So there's no visual of Allie 2.0, except the chip, I'm assuming, but the chip only works with night blood. How the night blood comes around, no fucking clue. Apparently it's genetic, but it's not through family timelines because they come in whenever they find them. So if it was just through one family timeline, they'd keep that family timeline in Polis, but apparently that's not real. Apparently night blood just pops up fucking randomly. Who knows how that happens? So that's the essential basics of the two, right? Allie 2.0 is meant to enhance people, and the commanders are Nightbloods because only Nightblood works with the chip. I think that's essentially what you need to know. What is the point of this season? No fucking clue. I'm assuming Allie 1 wants to kill Allie 2.0 and that City of Light. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of Allie 2.0 is. I don't know. At first I thought that maybe the Nightblood, the stuff that Becca initially injected herself with, prevented her from radiation, right? Which is how the Grounders came about. They, were immune to the radiation, but there were people on the ground already when Becca landed, so I don't know what the point of Allie 2.0 is. So we know this season is around the City of Light. Who knows why, it's a stupid storyline. And I can very much assume that the rest of the season is going to be very much based on the City of Light. Especially Jahar's Allie and their City of Light. I don't know where they're going with it. Really don't. I don't think we're going to see much of the Grounders. they're probably just gonna be forgotten for a few episodes. Who knows? I really don't know what's gonna happen with them. Alright, let's quickly talk about the Grounders while we're on to that for a second. I want to talk about the fact that I've no fucking clue where the Grounders storyline is going. So we know from the get-go that the 100 was about the Ark coming down, people coming down from the sky and trying to live on the Earth. So Earth, as we know, had already had people living on it, the Grounders. So the show essentially became about the Sky People falling to the ground and trying to live on this Earth with people that are already on this Earth, right? I mean, we don't really want to watch a show of one civilization wiping out another civilization because what is the point? But from what's been happening in season 3, I really don't know where they're taking the Grounders storyline. I say this because nearly every named Grounder that we've been introduced to has been killed off. Lex has been killed off, Lincoln's been killed off, Anya's been killed off, Gustus been killed off, who else we got? We got Titus has been killed off. I'm gonna get into spoilers here, so just FYI, there's rumors that Indra might be killed off because she's on another TV show and we know how that works out. And so that leaves us with, we've got Antari, who is a named ground that we know. We've got Rowan. We've got, who else have we got? Oh, we've got Imore. We've got Luna, who we've yet to meet. Oh, we've got Echo as well. And I'm thinking that's about it, right? That's about all the Grounders that we've known. And out of those, one Indra we can feel safe with, sort of. Rowan, I don't think we can feel safe with him. Antari, fucking no. Imore, she's just out looking for herself. Fair enough, but yeah. Luna, no clue what her storyline's gonna be like. Echo, I don't even know if we're gonna see Echo again. So honestly, where they're going with the Grounders storyline, I have no clue. It seems like they're killing off the Grounders storyline, which again, no clue why, because the Grounder and Polis storyline was like the most interesting thing about this show. Honestly though, hands up if you would actually give a shit about the City of Light storyline if Lexa wasn't going to be in it. No one? Okay, it wasn't just me. So they're killing off the Grounder storyline. Not sure where they're planning to go for season 4, because obviously this season is about the City of Light and that bullshit storyline. Who knows? I mean, obviously they're bringing in Luna, right, which is the leader of the Boat Clans. Not entirely sure how the leader of the Boat Clans became hidden from the Grounders. I'm not sure how a leader stayed hidden. I mean, don't they have responsibilities at Polis? Blows my mind. But yeah, obviously, we're gonna get introduced to Luna and the boat people, but, like, the fact that they're killing off all the actual, like, good Grounders and the good storyline blows my mind. I mean, we all know, obviously, the reasons why Lexa was killed off have been debated. You know, her being on Fear the Walking Dead, whatever. But we all know Lincoln wasn't killed off because Ricky joined another season, a new series. We all know he got his lead on American Gods, is it? After they killed him off, so not entirely sure what the point of killing Lincoln off was. Anyway, let's move on over to the Arcas storyline. So we've covered the City of Light, we've covered the Grounders. Let's move over to the Arcas. Who gives a shit about this storyline, honestly? The Arcas is based around Pike and Bellamy and just that bullshit that's happening. Why, my question is, why has Pike gotten so much screen time this season? No one gives a shit about him. No one. I'm so confused how he didn't get killed off earlier. Like, the Ice Queen got killed off in like 2 episodes, and that was great. No bullshitting, but Pike's still around. No clue how that's a thing. Do you know what pisses me off even more though? Well, obviously Lincoln's just died, Octavia's pissed, But we all know Octavia is not going to be the one to kill Pike. She's not going to be able to get that revenge because that's going to be left for Bellamy and his stupid ass redemption arc. Bellamy's story arc as well this season has been stupid. So stupid. I don't know. I honestly don't know why more people aren't mad about his storyline because it makes no fucking sense. Like, how did he become so stupid? Like, he's dumber than he was in season 1. What? Blows my mind that more people aren't mad about that, but whatever. Bellamy's gonna be the one that kills Pike. It's gonna be his redemption arc. Because as we know, Clark is heading back to Arcadia to find Lincoln, to find their way to Luna, so Luna can become the next commander. But now that Lincoln's dead, all that's left is Octavia, because Lincoln did tell Octavia about Luna in season 1, so it's a bit obvious that Clark and Octavia are going to be the ones to go out and find Luna. So they're going to be away from the Ark. Here's my theory. We're jumping back and forth between like the Ark and the Grounders because the Arkers really have no storyline. No idea what their storyline is. They're just like running around like headless chickens. Anyway, my thoughts on Luna is there's been a lot of talk about Luna being Lex's identical twin. I really don't think that's going to happen. It sounds a bit stupid. But I don't know if we're actually going to see Luna this season. If we do, it's going to be like the last couple episodes, like the finale episodes. But yeah, I don't actually know if we're going to see Luna this season. Again, into the spoilers, we know that Clark somehow gets to the City of Light and she meets up with Lexa. She has seizures in the City of Light, so there's people assuming that Clark attempts to put the chip into her, which is how she makes contact with Lexa in the City of Light. No doubt Clark is going to be the one to destroy the City of Lights. Somehow the 2 City of Lights are going to join. Somehow. It's going to be a big epic fight and Clark is going to destroy both of them. Well, that's what it would have been, I reckon. We all know Jason's re-edited the final since Lexa died because he's scared about something. So who knows what the finale is going to be like now. It's going to make even less sense. So I think I've pretty much covered what's been happening this season, what's going to happen this season. If it still doesn't make sense, that's okay because the story doesn't actually make sense. There's a lot of plot holes. One, which is really bugging me that we saw recently, is the fact that Octavia managed to get into Arcadia and out of Arcadia with people without being killed by the Grounders' blockade that's apparently surrounding the Arcadia. People have mentioned to me on Twitter that there is a 5-mile radius, but that doesn't explain how Octavia got in. And it doesn't seem plausible that these people that got out of Arcadia are going to find somewhere to hide within 5 miles of the Arcadia. I doubt, like, how are they going to hide from Pike with only 5 miles? It doesn't quite make sense. Anyway, again, how is Clark going to get in to Arcadia since the blockade's up and the horn has literally only just been rung that the commander is dead, and I'm assuming that they're gonna stay in place until they get orders from the new commander to leave because, yeah, I can't imagine them leaving without orders to leave. So I'm not entirely sure if that's a plot hole, that they forgot that they had a grounded blockade around Arcadia, or they're gonna try and explain it somehow in the next episode. Who knows? But there are a lot of different plot holes. I mean, the whole City of Light is a massive plot hole because only Titus knew about the chip and about the commander's fucking storyline. But we didn't see him in any of season 2 when Lexa had gone to battle several times. You'd think he'd be there close to her in case she died in a battle. It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, that's season 3. We will see how these predictions go. I might make a video on the finale. I'm not going to make any more breakdowns of the 100 until the finale. I might not even make a breakdown of the finale, depending on what the finale is. If it's just stupid, I probably won't even give it attention. But yeah, that's my little rant / breakdown of the ridiculousness that is season 3 of The 100. I honestly don't know what went wrong in season 3. Season 2 was brilliant. What happened? Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.